Actually, I have no idea how to tell for live.
I've got us on here and I don't see us.
What the heck? Oh, we're live.
Oh, we're live.
I believe so. Yep.
Oh, I got delay.
Hey everyone, how you doing? Thanks for joining. So tonight, instead of Joey, we have Grumpy J, whose first day
That's right.
is today.
That's right. I've already been put to work sorting bricks and listening to Joey whine about things that aren't done yet.
So you're getting a list of what you need to whip him into shape for.
Yeah, I've got a 2-page list already of figured out of things I got to do to him.
Nice. And he brought his own set tonight to build.
That's right.
What's this set called?
Tales of Space.
Tales of Space.
Yeah,
So he's going to crack that open, and he provided tonight's trivia giveaway.
that's right. I also took it out of my own personal collection. So if you win, not only will you get clay from Nexo Knights, but you're also going to get a slew of military kind of weapons, I'd say. Rambo starter pack is what we call it. But yeah, that's what we're going to have.
I see Mark's in here. Mark, you can replace your Nexo Knight clock you gave away today with this Nexo Knight figure.
I didn't win it. I tried, but he asked a friends question.
Oh, man.
Yeah, friends question.
Let's see who's in the chat. Nexus, Atlanta Brick Co. TV. Morgan's here. He says Jumpy Greg. I said Nexus. Kate, big fan. You know Kate?
Yep, that would be Burley, my daughter.
Oh, nice.
It's the same Kate.
Dust Off the Bricks. Mark Accord. So, he says adjust the screen.
Just
make
the
it a little higher.
screen.
Oh, I'm stuck. How's that, Mark? Yep. Kate says hi, Father. Grumpy.
Yeah, that would be her then.
Ryan is here. He says, "Hey, Grumpy, how you doing?"
Hi, Ryan. They really could have saved some bags. There's like 5 pieces in each bag out of 8 bags. This will actually be the newest set I have for 2024.
This just
Well, I
came
know
out
it's
recently, didn't it?
2023, but yeah.
It came out recently, somewhat, right?
I think like 2-3 months ago.
Okay, I've never seen it. Oh, and it's got 5 different manuals too.
4.
4?
No, you're right.
All right.
5.
Interesting. So why don't you tell us about your first day at Orlando Brick Co?
It was horrible. They made me run around the whole entire warehouse. It's much bigger than ABC's. This is all green screen. Behind us is really a blank wall. Other than that, it's not been too bad. Got to meet the owner. Lance came in, said hi, and then he left real quick when he realized there was nothing for him to do.
Yeah, and he just gave us the update for the store, which is pretty much, there is no update. They, Jess poured some concrete into the holes that the plumbers busted up, but with the holidays and everything, it's been pretty slow the last 2 weeks, so hopefully this week they progress further.
Only problem I see with this, it doesn't tell you which instrument.
So it's like a mystery.
Which one is 1? That's 7.
I'm guessing this is 1 because it has the barcode you can scan.
That's 3. Sorry about that. They don't organize these things too well for us in the box.
Daniel's in. He says, "Good grumpical day, Grumpy."
That's right. It has been a good grumpical day. Very grumptech. Okay, the first book is nothing but the parts list and the person who designed it, all his little notes. So that's not even the first book.
Was this a one of those ideas projects?
Idea? Yeah, it's. I think it was number 43 in the ideas line. I think it's one of the smaller ones, I believe. Pick one. Yeah, I think it's one of the smaller idea sets, which isn't bad. I like the fact that it's 4 different pictures that you can hang up on your wall.
You gotta hang these on your wall?
Oh yeah, I already have a spot picked out for it. I also got for Christmas the the Japanese Wave. I can't remember the name of it right now.
Yeah, the picture.
Yeah,
art.
that one I've got a spot for as well.
Oh, nice.
So I have a couple art pieces that are working out pretty well.
Eventually, we'll do a room tour of yours.
It'd be very quick. Everything's on one corner right now. Storage is kind of limited, and I'm still trying to build up my shed.
Well, Joey was supposed to have my room tour edited last week because we didn't have a building stream, but he has made zero progress.
Zero progress. That sounds about
Which,
right.
yeah, as you said, sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
See, Rob Claxton's here. Nexus says, I hope the event center is adding space to the added space. Last I heard, the online tickets were gone.
Not sure on that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What event center do you mean, Nexus?
Is he talking about the Atlanta Brick Co. or Con?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, Morgan says, how lucky are you that you live within commuting distance?
I don't know if it's commuting distance. It's definitely going to hurt the gas tank.
But it's worth it.
It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. It's only about an hour. I take back roads, so it takes me about an hour and 15 minutes without the senior citizens and all the traffic. But I don't take the main roads. I don't get on the highway. Like the furthest I was I-4 for 5 minutes.
Okay.
I try to stay away from the tolls.
It took me about 15 minutes today to get here.
Well, of course. You live here in this area.
It was amazing when they announced that it was here. I was like, there's no way.
Nah, I do like the location of this. I like that we're real close to Disney Springs and all that. But
It's
we're
not
still
far off
enough.
I-4 either. So if you're coming to Disney, it's really not that far out of your way at all.
No, not at all.
Let's see. Let me catch up on some comments. Nexus is attending Atlanta BrickCon, but he's not displaying anything. I'm not displaying at Atlanta. I'm hoping I can have something for Brick Fair, Virginia, to display.
What are you thinking of building?
That's a secret. I'll tell you off camera.
Well, I'm trying to finish my Citadel. I'm going to do 8 48 by 48 plates. I want 8 of them, and the Citadel's going to be in the left corner, and I've already started the rock base for it.
This is the castle mock you're making.
Yeah, but I'm starting with the Citadel, which is going to be where my evil people are.
Well, which faction is the evil faction for you?
I've actually decided to make my own. I started buying I think his name is Santos from Kingdom 2. He's the red knight.
Okay, with the
the
dragon?
bear? No, the
bear.
bear.
Oh, wasn't he a CMF?
That one is, yes, but that one I'm not paying the price for that one. So I've kind of customized a bunch of different...
I believe he used to be a Fright Knight.
Yeah, that's what they say he's supposed to be. I don't know, I think they should just come out with him and make his own faction.
I wish they'd make some, like, castle battle packs or something.
Well, they had him a long time ago.
Yeah. Let's see, Rob Claxton, Mark, just trying to catch up on comments. Mark's never seen the Orlando store. He needs to go on vacation. Well, you definitely got to be here when the store actually opens.
I can't believe Daniel's been here and he hasn't.
Daniel's been here. Steven's been here.
Steven's been here.
Randy's been here.
In fact, I've seen some of the things that Steven has built over there. You guys are going to be very surprised when you see a lot.
Yeah, he and Daniel have been working on like the for our city, this water section, and trying to like make the bottom so we can build up like a coral reef and all that, and actually make it to be able to move if we need to take it apart.
It looks so much bigger in real life too. Camera does not do anything for
No.
it. It is huge.
The city's gonna be massive. Florida Brick Mom says, "Hi Grump, how are you?"
Hey, Florida Brick Mall.
Nexus is just over an hour from ABC.
Well, sucks for him.
Yeah, Mark's just said that we need to get like a file transfer system so that they can edit for us, because no one at OBC knows how to edit anything. It took me like 5 minutes to link this stream's
okay.
link on Instagram.
I barely know how to turn on my computer, so I mean, you got me on that one.
I can use Excel, but other than that, I'm not very good. Dust Off the Bricks, he's hoping you'll be open in May because I'm going to visit Atlanta and Orlando. Oh, that'd be awesome, Dust Off the Bricks. Have to let us know when you're coming.
Be a good road trip.
I really hope we're open before May.
Oh, God, yeah. Now that I'm here, I'm sure Joey will be afraid and he'll finally
actually
get
do some
started.
work.
Yeah.
I just made a passing comment to him before he took off tonight that we're about to hit like our 1 year of when we first started last year's. I think it was like Orlando. It was like that local event, Brick Fan Fest or something.
Oh yeah.
That was we each had a day that weekend.
And then it turned into a year-long waiting process. But that's this county. This county is very weird with their permits. If it was more for Disney, or if you're more for the older people to play golf, you'd have your permits right away. Right away.
Nexus asks if you have a Sun Pass.
No, I don't. I should get one because there's been a few times where I've missed certain exits. I get on, and for like 2 miles, I'm paying $7 each time or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I've been good. Being raised mostly in this part of Florida, I know the back roads very well, and no offense, but I know where the cops like to hang out on the roads I'm on. So
I have very good hiding spots.
Yeah, you just gotta find me.
Well, for my jurisdiction is we have a very tiny part of I-4 where it takes you probably 2 minutes to drive through.
Oh yeah.
Florida Brick Mom asked where Joey is tonight. Joey decided to leave us and go to a kind of like a work gathering at where the storefront is at the brewery.
That's what he told us. But
That's true. He's probably gonna get more grilled cheeses from Sonic.
Yeah, he came in with a big bag of Sonic. I saw that.
He usually has 5 grilled cheeses and a pretzel. Today he had 4.
Well, I saw the 4 sandwiches, and I was like, nope.
And he
I'm a
almost
big
burned
guy.
this place down. He put them in with the foil wrapper and tried to heat it up.
Yeah.
And quickly realized at least that he shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, it's not safe to have Joey around electronics. We'll just go with that. There's no way that clips on. You're lying to me.
Morgan asked if you mean Officer Santos from the Silent Mary, but you mean the Bear Knight from the CMF, right?
No, the Knight's Kingdom 2, there was the red Santos knight.
Oh, Santos.
Yeah, Santos.
Santos, okay.
The Santos. He's got the bear, and I kind of like that symbol. I did buy the CMF, not the full figure, but I got the shield, the bear shield.
Okay.
So that's going to be from my Bear King.
He also comes with a really cool mace. He's got like a spike ball.
Oh, yes.
Let's see.
We definitely need to get a lighter color, because black bricks are a little hard to find.
Yeah. We'll have a much nicer setup once we actually have a studio we can work in. Daniel says January 4th was the day that they first made the announcement of Orlando Brick Co. So we are almost, let's say the 2nd, so we're 2 days away from an entire year.
And we were all joking about it, Oh, it won't open until here.
I remember joining the stream, and I did not expect them to announce another store, but when they announced it was going to be in Longwood, I literally ran from my work computer. My wife works from home as well, and I ran up to her office, and I'm like, I'm putting an application, and I basically I don't care what you say. I'm at least trying. I
was joking with Chris for a long time. I was like, I'm only a 6-hour drive from Atlanta. I'll come up there and work your guys' store, da-da-da-da. And he always said put an application in, and he thought I was joking. So when Joey and I were talking about this, I was like, yeah, my wife is tired of me talking about Lego 24/7. She's like, go out and do something. So I made Joey figure out what to do with me and get me over here to help you guys.
And now here you are on the other side.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's see. M&R's here. Hey, Ryan, how you doing?
Hey, M&R.
Thought it might be open last January. Hopefully, by the end of February, we're open. I know he's probably dying to get in his studio.
Yeah, I bet he really is. But he's got that new house, so I'm sure he's got plenty of room.
Yeah,
left over from.
He probably I'm sure having a studio, he can make more room. Because he just emptied out his whole storage unit, so...
That's true. Yeah, that was a monstrous storage unit he
Yeah.
had, too.
Dawn's here. Hey, Dawn. Yeah, that's Dawn saying, I'm tired of Lego taking over my bedroom. That's kind of the inevitable struggle.
That must be my wife, Dawn, then, because, most of my build sets and display sets are all in the bedroom, and these are going to be in the bedroom, and,
When we moved to... this townhome about a year ago, I got this pretty massive size office. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to fill this up anytime soon. And now it's filled up. And I'm like, what have I done?
I didn't think about it. I didn't think I was going to get more and more and be like, oh, I'm going to get all these display pieces. No, I'm going to get this so I can build and be a mock builder. Yeah, I'm down a dark hole. I got Lego everywhere. I've got it in my kitchen now, the parrot. I've got it on the windowsill in the kitchen. I've got Lego in my shed for when I'm out there with my dogs. So I'll just be tooling around with some Lego, and then I bring it back in the house. I got it everywhere. I'm even thinking about getting like some of those Duplo floating like animals, like the whale and stuff like that, and go and have a bath with it. You know. But then I think that my wife would think I'm a little too weird for that, and you know.
Sometimes it's too tempting.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to do some space trivia tonight. So the first one might be tricky, maybe not. So first question, just to warm up. What year was the theme Classic Space introduced?
Ooh.
What year was the theme Classic Space introduced?
What would that be? Okay, I think I know, but I'll wait to see if we have the
Yeah,
answers.
don't say it. Oh, Morgan got it. 1978.
I was going to say 77. I was thinking 77. Didn't it also come out? It was like Castle, Space.
Castle Space. I want to say Pirates.
Pirates. Yeah, I think they were all around the same time.
The Florida Brick Mom says we have it everywhere. And then just off the brick says my wife won't let my Lego out of my Lego room. That's, for the most part, same here. Just has to go back.
I mean, it's a safer hobby than most other things out there.
Yep, it's 78, Mark.
I mean, it says 4 to 99, so you can never grow old.
Oh, Lenny Doe's here. Hey, Lenny. Nexus says Grumpy J bathtub time with Lego. That's taking it too far.
Whoa, you could never have too much Lego in the bathtub. I mean, don't you test out your pirate ships? You got to see if they float. I mean, it may say it on the box, item floats. You got to test it.
I feel like a lot of them don't float very well. I only have the Black Pearl and the one from the Lord of the Rings theme.
You see Brixie when he did his?
Yeah, I remember like...
He put like 8 of them in the tub, and
yeah.
none of them survived. He's like, this is supposed to float. Doesn't float.
Did you have any like Lego collecting goals for 2023, or you just kind of collect?
Kind of collect, and then all of a sudden now I'm on the castle, the bug. I'm trying to get that. I've been buying a bunch of castle figures. I've been trying to get every faction I can collected so I can get a good jousting scene going for my area. But right now it's more of trying to organize more. I've got to definitely got to sort my brick better. I've got a few of these things in my house, but it's not enough. I mean, these are small compared to the amount I need.
But anyone in the chat, did you all meet your collecting goals for 2023? Mine was finishing the Pirates of the Caribbean theme, but I'm still missing the Silent Mary and the Queen Anne's Revenge, so hopefully it won't be too long till I get those.
Yeah, those are nice ones. I feel really bad though, because I got into Lego real late into the game. I had friends growing up that had like all the castle stuff. You know, I grew up in the 70s, 80s, 90s era with Lego, but I didn't have it in myself. I had friends that had it, and then I remember now I'm looking at figs. I'm like, God, my buddy Jason had this. It was like $1 back then, and now
it's like 50.
Oh yeah. And I feel bad. I didn't get into Lego until 3 years ago, and
Because of COVID?
yeah,
Sitting around?
yeah, sitting around, and some video popped up, and it says, if you're bored, why don't you get a new hobby? And I was like, yeah, people have been telling me that for years. And sure enough, I was like, all right, a couple more videos popped up, because when you accidentally talk about something, your phone
Oh, yeah. It's
keeps
always
advertising it.
Mm-hmm.
And it kept advertising city sets for some reason. So I was like, you know what? Let me go get a city set. Let me see what I can do. And I still remember which one it was. It's the 2019 police city set. Real big one with all white and blue pieces. So I built it. I was like, all right, this is fun. Took it apart, and I started building like little town with it. Like micro scale.
And the addiction.
Oh, and then it got, yeah. My wife's like, oh, you'll have fun with this. It's nice and easy. 3 years later, she's hating it.
My first set out of the Dark Age was the 501st Battle Pack.
Oh,
The classic.
I know everyone was fighting for that one to come out.
Yeah, I was really excited when I saw it. I was so bored. Nexus completed his Pharaoh's Quest set line, but now he wants them all sealed. So he's going to another extreme level.
Wow. Yeah, no, I'm good
That'd
with
be cool, though.
If I can get sets, that's fine. If they come with the box instructions, fine, but I can't do the sealed ones. I've seen some prices on some.
Yeah, I bought some to open sealed, and now I don't want to open them because they're sealed. But I bought them to open, so I'll do it.
I still haven't opened my Ghost yet. That's the one I'm regretting. Like
The old Ghost?
No, the new one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I couldn't get the old one, but I got the new one. I got it right when it came out, and I'm so excited about it. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna build it. And then I've seen it like at the Lego store how big it is. I don't have space right now. I don't have space.
That's that I think is next up on my backlog.
Oh,
I just finished the Coruscant Guard gunship.
that's a nice one. I like
Yeah,
that.
I enjoyed it. Dust Off the Brick says his only goal is to get better at mocks, and he thinks he got better. So what kind of mocks did you do?
Yeah, what kind of mocks you got?
Are you displaying at like Atlanta BrickCon or anything? Mark refilled his bulk unsort bin multiple times this year, way more than expected, with a lot of those sets. I like those little reels when you're you're reviewing the set, you just dump it in.
Yeah. Oh, the one that got me was that next one. That was funny. That was funny. He knew it was going to get me too. He knew it.
Nexus's Dark Age was 2013 to 2019.
13. Could you imagine getting all those Lego sets from 13?
All those Star Wars
Star
ones.
Wars
Yeah,
packaging
that was a
ones?
good year.
And that's, I keep thinking
That was a bad year to get out.
yeah, yeah.
I think mine was probably like, I remember it was the Clone Wars, like when their weird faces came out. Cause I was like, this is too
what do they
weird.
call them, the fish faces?
Yeah, that turned me off so much that I pretty much stopped.
I actually got them because I thought they were funny.
Well, I like them now, like, because you don't have to look at the face, you can just put the helmet on. But
Yeah.
at the time, I thought it was too weird. You know, I was in high school and other things you want to do, I guess, at that age. Morgan got a copy of his White Whale set to go along with his Sealed Hawk copy. What is your White Whale set, Morgan? Do you know his White Whale set?
It's got to be Star Wars. I'm going to say probably a Death Star 2, maybe?
That would be cool. And Nexus says he was a stupid teenager going into school. Morgan says he's ashamed to say.
Oh, so it's not a Star Wars one.
Oh, Cloud City. Oh, wow. I'm hoping I have the Boba Fett. I'm hoping since I have that, maybe I can either part the set together or buy like an almost complete set and then just over time buy the rest of the figs.
Yeah. Yeah, I got my White Whale in April from Atlanta Brick Co. It was the detective office, so I was really excited that
Oh, that's a
had
cool one. Yeah, I want that one for my city.
Yeah, I like that era. That
Do you have that
20s
on
to
display?
4. Yep.
So you have room for that.
Yeah, I have all my modulars on display.
Okay.
They're-
How many of those do you have?
5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them right now.
Which was the first one you got?
First one I got was Bookshop.
Okay.
I like that one. I put it on two 16 by 32 plates so
Mm-hmm.
I can separate them. And I have it. I do mine in mills
Yeah.
because I do find that it is a lot easier to transport
agree.
and move it.
Yep.
So I went ahead with the mill system, and it worked out. So I ended up from there. I just started connecting different ones because I got the boutique, the hotel,
The boutique hotel?
boutique hotel.
Mhm.
I have that next to my detective office and next to the jazz club because they all kind of have that same 1920s to 1940s kind of
Yeah.
feel to them, and I really do like that that era of American time.
Do you have the police station? That's my favorite one.
No, actually, I don't.
My wife got that for me as a surprise. That was my first one.
I wanted the bank. That's
Oh, the brick bank?
Yeah, because
I got that this past year. It's awesome.
that one I want, but they definitely want too much for it sometimes.
Yeah, it's those stained glass pieces.
Is that what is the reason why it's costing so much?
It's one of the reasons, yeah, because I think there's 4 or 5 of them in there,
Mm.
and they're really nice. I mean, if you don't want that and you just want the just plain glass, that might be a cheaper way to get it.
Might be. But yeah, there's a Parisian restaurant has gone
That's a
up in
cool one, too.
price.
Yep. I want the Palace Cinema, and then like everyone else, Town Hall would be really nice. Big Labs here. He says Viking Village doesn't deserve to be bulk binned.
Mm.
I have that on my list to get, but I don't know if I have room to display it right now.
I was so glad to get the CMF
Oh,
Viking when it came
the
out.
one that's like $30 now or
50.
50. Yeah.
I got it when it was 5. I was so
Oh,
excited.
man.
But now I'm like in that whole FOMO. I had a chance to get like 4 or 5 at one time. And I was like, no, I just want the one. I was just kind of get
Mm.
all the CMFs and just have them and be complete. And then the price jumped and I was like, why did I get them? I could have just saved them. Just could have saved them.
If we all had a time machine.
Yeah. I think, didn't ABC do a episode like that where they said,
Yeah, they do.
They, like, go back
I think
to
they
time.
do it per year. Dust Off the Bricks did a hospital mock, a haunted house, and he just finished his old school church.
Wow.
He normally takes them apart because he doesn't have space or enough inventory. But the haunted house would probably be pretty cool. We'll have to see if we can.
Which
get a
haunted
picture of
house?
it. It's his own mock.
Oh, his own mock
Yeah.
of the haunted house. Okay. Yeah, because I've got the ride, the little.
Oh yeah,
big
I was
top
thinking
one.
about that, and then I just saw it's out of stock, so I missed out on that one.
I got lucky with that one.
Next, it says ABC had a Valley of the King sealed with the plastic tube, but it was being sold for $1,000. Oh, jeez.
I really wish Lego would make monorails again.
Yeah, I'm really surprised they haven't.
You would think. I mean,
Even
you
how
got,
popular it is.
especially with Disney. Disney has the monorail.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true. They could make a Disney monorail.
Make a
Yeah.
Disney monorail.
Yeah, they did the train.
Yeah, and just bring back the monorail. I mean, we brought back the goat finally.
Mm-hmm.
Have you gotten any of the new C-Muffs?
I saw them at Target the other day, but I don't like not knowing what's in it because I don't want them all. I really just want the peasant or the goat herder or whatever he is.
Yeah, that's
And
what I
the,
think everybody wants.
And the basil, the Batlord, of course.
I got
So,
that one.
you did?
At in Ocala, there's a toy store called Vintage Toy King I go to a lot, and they actually had it. And he had his cape, he had the bat, he has the chrome sword, he had his staff with
Oh,
the
you got
bat
the
on it.
old school one.
The old school, and it's got
I
everything.
love it. And the cape is awesome.
$10.
Oh,
$10
wow,
for it.
that's
And
a
the cape
steal.
is mint. I have it in a nice little plastic case. And
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm not. Nope, that one's too nice.
Yeah, that's a steal. Mark says Steven is asking what we think the worst modular building is.
Mine personally would have to be Assembly Square.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I like that more than I thought.
I look at it and it's too busy in the front. It's got the 3 buildings, the fountain in the middle, so many figures and everything. It's too busy for me.
I like that it had a fountain because it kind of made it insetted the street, you know, so
Well,
it wasn't
yeah.
all like linear.
But I would like to, if I was going to do it, I would have the left building at least detached and have a little bit more
Guys,
of a
okay,
walkway or even a park with some benches.
okay.
I don't know. It just seems too busy for me.
I have the bagpiper basically like as a street performer, and they're all gathered in the center. I would have to go with the jazz club. That's probably my least favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
For whatever reason, it's just didn't take to me. You know, maybe if I built it or something. But I was really excited that when the leaks were coming out, that it was like a pizza shop. I was really excited
The
for
thing,
that.
I like the pizza shop. I don't like that it's, when you take the top, all the layers off, you get to the bottom, it's attached to the jazz club. So you
Yeah, I don't
can't
like that
even-
either.
And then the tailor shop. The only
Yeah.
way in to go up is that little stairway. But I've seen people use that stairway for light kits. They put the battery
Okay.
packs in there. But
I like
they
the
have-
greenhouse though on the top.
The greenhouse is nice. I do like that.
Yeah, I also the sign for the jazz club I think is cool, but I want the Palace Cinema, but I don't want two with like those similar signs.
Yeah.
Because I don't have that much room to do like a Brixie City, you know. So
Oh God, that's,
I feel like it's too close to have those two signs together.
and I need to get the light kits. I got to finish getting light kits for all mine because I want to have them lit up. I have right now. I have an LED light behind them all, and I got it set on like a sunset color, so I can turn it on. It looks all nice, but I want them lit up where
I would like that eventually
candles.
as well. Yeah.
The candles are all lit up and flickering. The front light, like, because I have the jazz club and they have the lights now that go around the whole marquee, and I'm like, that would be cool to have.
Yeah. But Dust Off the Brick says his mocks are on his YouTube channel, so I'll probably check that out during work
I'll have
tomorrow.
to check out his as well. I may be subscribed. I'm subscribed to so many people. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Let's ask another trivia question. All right. The theme Classic Space. What was the final year of the Classic Space theme itself?
I keep thinking it's the remakes.
Morgan says he has such a love-hate relationship with the lighting kits. 'Cause he loves how they turn out, but hate the process. Yeah, I'm dreading that a little bit.
But is it depending on the light kit, or is it all of them are that way?
I'm sure there's a lot that are that way. Because we need to, you can't, behind the camera is all the modulars for our city at the store.
They
And we need
have
to light all those up.
the sitcom tower. All
Yeah.
7 stories of the sitcom tower.
Yep.
That would be neat lit up.
Yeah, Lance wants to light them all up. So eventually we're going to have to figure out how to do that.
Well, that would be fun.
Mark says 1988. That's really close.
1988.
Oh, it was the final year of Classic Space. At least from what I researched. That's very close.
Is this a new piece?
Is it rubber at the top?
It's rubber.
Oh, no. I
No?
feel like that's, I don't know if I've seen it in white, but I'm pretty sure
It's all plastic hard here, and then just
it looks
about
like
half an inch it's rubber.
Maybe it looks really similar to what's in the Black Gate from Lord of the Rings, but I don't know if that's exactly the same.
That's interesting.
Big Lad, no. All are close, but not quite.
92. No.
No. Yeah, Mark says lighting kits are very nice, but a bit of work to install. So
I might do what I've seen a lot of people do. Get those fairy lights. They're like, you get 5 of them for $5 from Amazon. They're like a little itty bitty bulbs that come in. You just throw them in, put the lid on it, call it good.
that's the easy way to do it.
Okay, so the first one's done. Sorry it took so long. I'm actually missing a piece, which is awesome. I've never been missing a piece from my brand new
You're
set.
missing a piece?
It's
Oh,
a wonderful.
interesting.
Yeah. So I am missing a piece, but that's the first one.
Huh.
It's all right though. It's just a common piece. It's just a black 1x1. I've got tons of those, so that will be fine. I'll fix that up when I get home. So that's the first one, and for some reason these won't clip on like they're supposed to at the bottom. But I'll clip those on later.
Let's turn it so they can see it on the stream. Yeah.
And the back piece is a little
Mark's the
stuck.
closest, so according to what I found on Wikipedia, it was 1987. But I'd also trust Mark, knowing all his Lego facts.
I was gonna say 88.
That's what Mark said, 88.
Yeah, that sounded. I thought that was a little close.
That was pretty close. And Morgan says, check the empty bag.
I did. I just did.
I drive myself crazy when I can't find a piece, and then I'm looking all over, and then I go back to the bag and it's there, and I go.
It might be actually on the table. This is a black table, and these are black pieces, so it could be on this table. I think that's the next one. It's all right. I'll redo that one. That one when I get home. Yeah, I'm like always constantly doing this, especially when we get clear pieces. At least it's an easy build. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought they were just going to have it all bundled up, one instruction book, and you have to figure it out from there. But no, they're actually making
Well,
this
you're
one pretty
figuring it
simple.
out.
They're making this
So
one simple.
so you're on the bag 3
3 to 4, yeah.
with the second part of the build.
Yep. Now, why would they, instead of using 3 of these 2x4 plates, why didn't they just use a 2x4 brick? That would make more sense.
Interesting.
It would make more sense.
You have to give them a piece of your mind.
Oh, believe me, they'll get that good old email. And then they started doing, I don't know if y'all can see, they started doing a color code for the bricks, and it tells you which one to really go with, which is good because some of the colors, if you're colorblind, look a little close.
Yeah, they look very similar. Look, if you ever read those old instructions, like the 90s and later, it's like
You can't tell if it's gray or black. No. Yeah, no, I've seen a few of those. I'm good. I'll just get the digital copy if I have to.
Mark says Steven says that he knows the pain of missing a piece while on a show.
Yeah, it's probably on one of these bags somewhere, I'm sure. All the bags are in the box. I'll take them home and double check.
Morgan says what ends up getting me is a 1x1 plate gets hidden or wedged inside a brick, and it takes a while to find it.
Mm.
Yep.
I've had that with tiles, like 1x1 square tiles getting stuck in.
See, what else did because it's been 2 weeks since we did this, so.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I just did the Coruscant Guard gunship, but I did something, I built the 90th anniversary castle.
Oh, the one, yeah.
But I have one of those, cheap IKEA, wall mount shelves that's just like a block.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I put it up there, and it's literally sagging. So, and it's above my city, so I'm afraid that it's going to cause, some catastrophic event. that I'm going to come into work down
You're
my
gonna
house
have
one
a,
day, and it's going to be gone.
What was it? It was Justin that, no, who lost the tumbler at ABC?
Oh, John, I think.
John.
Yeah.
Yep. You'll have a John moment.
Yeah, I'm really hoping not, but I imagine the crash would be pretty dang loud if it
Yeah.
ever falls.
Yeah, I'm always afraid of that. Because I have the big Technic Mustang, the blue one,
Mm-hmm. That one's cool.
and I actually put I built chocks with Lego bricks to put in the
Oh,
tires, so it won't roll off
That's smart.
my shelf at all.
That one's a cool one. The only Technic vehicle I have is also a Tumbler, but the newer one.
I got that. I've got the Mustang, the GT, Ford GT.
'Cause you're
I had
into,
McLaren.
You're really into Speed Champions.
I was into cars for a very long time. I went to UTI. I worked on a lot of vehicles growing up. I played with a lot of vehicles when I was in the military. Buying my favorite one out of all of them was a '77 Nova I bought for my kid, 18-year-old little kid. $1,000 he wanted for it. Thing worked amazingly. So I was always into the speed and stuff like that. But too many tickets, too many burning of tires, too many cars on fire. It got to the point where it got a little too expensive, so I had to kind of cut back on that hobby.
Well, Lego is no different. Too expensive.
Well, yes, but at least I can be like, look, it's an investment piece, honey. Don't worry, that car, the junkyard will take
You're
that.
never going to sell that. I'm like, but maybe one day.
Oh no, I'm not going to sell it. But when I die, there's the kid's inheritance right there.
Yeah, I think I need to look into getting my collection insured shortly.
How many do you have to have, or how much value do you have to have before?
I think someone needs to come out and almost do like a evaluation of it.
appraisal of it.
Yeah, essentially. But if someone were to break in one day and just get off with a truckload of my plastic, I'd be pretty sad.
And then the police department. You're calling for what?
Yeah.
What was stolen? Your plastic toys were stolen?
Well, I remember we had a call maybe about a year ago of someone who had like a Yu-Gi-Oh card stolen. And it wasn't anything crazy valuable, but it was valuable enough to who was calling that he wanted a report done on it. And that's essentially what the officers were saying. Yeah, and then they came in, or I came in that morning and they were telling me about it. I'm like, oh, what was the card? You know, because I understand like the collecting aspect of it instead of laughing it off like they probably were. Oh, March is insured. He would recommend. Who did you go? Is it like a big company you went with, Mark? Don says the retirement is sitting on shelves and my bedroom just keeps getting bigger.
Yep.
Yep.
It does. It does. It's a good set. I mean, I have a lot of figures, a lot of CMFs. I've got a lot of Star Wars figures. I have every Next Zone Night figure, of course.
She actually really liked Next Zone Nights.
It started as a joke to go against, Mark,
perhaps?
but it ended up turning into an accidental love. And yeah.
And here you are.
And here I am. And then, yeah, now, I don't know. Once you go down that rabbit hole, you just go down that rabbit hole. Am I supposed to have the fourth bag? No.
Doesn't look like it. Unless you go back to the front and check. That doesn't look
That's
like it.
3.
Yeah, Cheese on Top says he has a large storage bin of Ziploc Lord of the Rings figs someone could grab and go. Oh man, that would be a nightmare.
That's me. I've got like containers, little containers. They're already like Star Wars one, and I got my Castle ones. I got my Pyro ones. I got all my extra ones that aren't on display. So yeah, if someone, here's a question: if your house caught on fire and you could only take one set or one figure out of your whole entire collection, which would it be?
So I think I got two answers. One would be just pure value. It would be the Cloud City Boba, just because if I needed to make money, that's obviously the best way to recoup some is just getting him. But from probably sentimental aspect, that's pretty tough. Probably my Captain America, the Toy Fair one.
Oh, okay. The 2010?
12 or something.
12?
Yeah, the one with the like old shield and all that.
Yeah.
I'd probably grab that. That I could think of. I do have a Chrome Vader in the mail, so I might change it to that, depending on how I like it. But I'd probably go with that Toy Fair Captain America. How about chat? What would you grab from your collection? What about you?
Let's see. I would grab the Stone Clay Fig. He's in a case. I would grab my all my valuable figures are on the top row of my 3D shelf I have. So I probably just grab those.
I'm just gonna get one, right?
Well, that's one handful. And then if I had to choose just the set, it would have to probably be, sorry, honey, I know you gave me a lot of sets, but it would have to probably be the Detective Office. Just because the other sets aren't as expensive as the Detective Office.
If I could run away with Rivendell, I would try and do that.
You run out the door?
Yeah.
Just holding
it would shatter.
Like, the kids are still in there.
I would definitely grab, if I had to grab a set, it would be the Unexpected Gathering. I think that's always up there in my top 5. And it's pretty, I would imagine, easy to carry.
But would you have the figs with it?
Well, yeah, hopefully I can chuck them in there. And then the Brittle Brown would probably shatter as I'm running.
Yeah.
Or Think would probably be easy to carry. Let's see. Nexus is just like the blue coat, red coat fiasco. Yep. And then Mountain Man's here. Mountain Man is not logging all those sets into the property tree, clearing with notes. I understand that, but I don't know if anyone else does. I don't know who Mountain Man is, but I'm imagining you're someone I know. See, Mark says it's through his State Farm agent. Oh, okay. Under home insurance. Micah has a tackle box with all the classic space figs. That is cool. Let's see. Nexus says, nothing I would see as a sign to leave Lego behind once and for all.
I guarantee Nexus would take.
I would
Pharaoh's
think the
Quest,
Scorpion
I was going to say the
Pyramid.
Scorpion Pyramid.
Yeah,
would
for
probably
sure.
Be it for him.
And that Omset Raw would probably be the figure, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'd have to take his Omset Raw.
Yeah, dust off the bricks. So that's a hard question. Yeah. But you'd only have like those 2 seconds to decide, probably.
Imagine trying to ask Fazoom. Which space figure or set would you take?
Yeah. Hopefully that never happens to any of it.
No, I hope not. That's terrible. I've seen too many people on Facebook on Beyond the Brick. I've seen a couple house fires where people have lost stuff.
I feel bad.
I can't imagine losing a whole entire.
Yeah, Cheese on Top says 2002 Django lives, everything else dies. That is one of my favorite figs too. That was the first expensive fig I got when
Really?
I got the whole Django Slave One set for $250 at the time, which was like 2020, which is a steal now. I can't imagine paying for what it costs now. But that figure, when I was a kid, that was the one I always wanted the most, was that Django. And I grew up with Big Lad, who was here earlier, and I always wanted to play with it when I went to his house.
Okay, you're seeing this. Oh no, they're telling me to use this. Okay.
Morgan says he would grab the Unexpected Gathering. That's just next to his Rivendell. Yeah.
Morgan wouldn't grab a Star Wars? Wow.
That Unexpected Gathering and that Rivendell set, they're two something else. Gabrielle's here. She grab grab a garbage bag and go through all their modular buildings, rebuild later. That's true.
There you go. I didn't think about that. That's
a
good.
good idea.
Yeah, because all the instructions are online now.
It better be like a hefty or something, because if you put too many in there, you're going to end up with nothing.
Hefty.
Lima Brick says, hey. Hey, Lima Bricks.
Hi, Lima Bricks.
Yep, Nexus says, how'd you know I would take my Scorpion Pyramid and book it?
Yeah, well.
That is a cool set.
Yeah, I gotta say, they need to bring like that or Adventures or things like that back, because that gives people imagination. Especially with the Adventures, it was you had the Asian expedition, you had the African one, you had all of them in it.
I love the desert theme. Yeah, I want the big desert set.
And you would think that Lego would bring it back.
I hope so. Maybe they'll do like one of those revisiting sets like they just did with the Classic Space.
Well, I keep hearing rumors. I'm not sure if they're true, but that they're supposed to be coming back out with Castle in 2024, like the
the medieval marketplace.
Yeah, and they're supposed to be bringing like a couple more.
Oh, that would be cool.
I hope so, because like I said, I've got that darn Castle bug, and Castle's getting expensive.
Yeah. Lima Brick says all his friend sets would live in Ninjago City. Ninjago City's cool. That might be hard to carry.
That'd be a hard one to carry.
Oh, no, Morgan says he would definitely grab the Seal Cloud City. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, it's in a Pelican case.
Oh, he's fine, man. Yeah.
I think I would.
It'll take a
would
bullet.
that survive?
Yeah, those things will be fine.
Cheese on Top would leave some video next to your bed so they don't check the closet. As like a little deterrence. Lima Ricks asked, do we have a trivia prize tonight? Yes, we do.
Yes.
It's from Grumpy himself, actually.
It is Clay from Nexo Knights. I don't know if you can see him. We're going to get better cameras and viewing. Also, it comes with the Rambo starter pack, which is a whole bunch of different military kind of weapons, shovels, knives, grenades. The good things to
The
make
Grumpy
it.
special.
Yeah, to breach any door you need.
Daniel asked, can I rescue all my store display stuff from the fire? You can only pick one. You get one store display. How many do you have? I have a tube of the Lord of the Rings figures, which is pretty cool. But some of those displays are so big.
Yeah.
You know what one I really want is the city one at Target right now. Every time I go, I think about, can I carry this off? Is the little like city boat with like the turtles underneath. And it's on like a little acrylic platform.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a cube, and I really like it.
The one I like, I keep seeing it, it's at Walmart now, and I'm not a Ninjago fan, is the Ninjago. I keep seeing it, and it's a tube about this big, and it's got all four, I think there's 4 ninjas, all 4 of the ninjas, but it's like all their new little sets.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm like, I talked to the toy store manager, or the toy department manager there. Oh, we threw them away.
You're just gonna
I'll
have
send
to
you $20, buddy. Just give it to
You're just
me.
gonna have to check the dumpsters every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nexus has the Castle Bug too.
It's crazy when you get it.
Oh, Mark, I'm gonna butcher this name, but Mark would grab the Congealed Kirk Christensen employee minifig because I doubt I'll meet him a second time. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's pretty special.
That's
one.
a good one.
I can't say the name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't speak Danish.
Oh, Nexus got like 5 Basil the Batlords from the new series yesterday.
And I can't find nothing at my Walmart. My Walmart is dead.
Yeah, Daniel says, well, it's like yellow boxes and pad wall sections. Yeah, I really want that new Basil fig, but I just don't want to buy the box because I know I'm gonna end up with one I don't want.
There's only one at my
There's
Walmart.
there's a Nexo Knight one, isn't there? Or no, she's like a video game.
She's
player.
like a video game player.
But she has the Black Falcon crest, I think.
Yeah. But there was only one at my Walmart, and I happened to get it, and I shook it up, and I was like, oh, there's some big pieces in there. Open it up, and it's the groomer with the little dog piece.
Well, I also expect at some point if I see them that people will have them ripped open, and then if I won't rip it open, but if I see the one in there I want that's ripped open, I'll get that.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of that when I took a vacation up to Maine a couple months ago. There was a whole bunch when that last CMF series came out. Every box was torn up. Every box.
Yeah. All right, let's do another trivia question. All right, so.
Why?
Oh, you're missing more.
No, you have to open up another bag to get the rest of the pieces. Which is funny because I have a whole slew of pieces here that I haven't even used yet. This is entertaining.
What? All right, so Classic Space. What was the theme that succeeded Classic Space? So the space theme after Classic Space. Which one was that? Dust Off the Bricks ordered 24 of them off Lego. You mean the Basil the Batlords? You can do that?
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know you could order it. I knew that some places had those sleeves. Halima Bricks, last year he found a friend's display that he really wanted, but it includes all 4 of the room sets. I think anytime you get a display, like one of those store displays, it's pretty cool. Explorians, no. Explorians was a lot later. I think Explorians was in the late 90s. And back to the first question, space was introduced in 1978. Oh, Morgan got it, Futron.
Futron?
Mm-hmm. That was the first space theme after Classic Space. And I think Futron has blue and white, just like Classic Space. Just the boxes, okay. So you can't order a specific figure, just the boxes from Lego.
Yeah, that would be entertaining.
Yeah.
Well, you should be able to, I would think on the Pick-a-Brick, just like when they brought out the Lions Castle, the 90th anniversary, you were able to, for a while, get the torsos.
Yeah.
So they may end up doing that.
With, yeah, maybe.
That'd be awesome if they can get the
I
torsos.
don't know if they've ever done that with a CMF before, but that would be cool.
Well, they need to.
Yeah. Nexus took his pocket scale to the Lego store and stood there for half an hour weighing every single box. So did that work out?
I've got a thing with that. My buddy, I've got him into Lego up in Ocala, and he did that, but he found out that because they're cardboard boxes, cardboard absorbs humidity or liquid.
Yeah.
So some of the weights were
And the glue could
way
be different
off.
too.
Yeah, and he said because it was a hot day, and it was hot in the store, all the boxes had that soggy kind of feel, so they were even heavier.
Huh.
So sometimes weighing them does not help.
How'd that work out for you, Nexus? Did you get what you were looking for? Morgan says someone in Land posted their local Lego store had set up a CMF exchange at their counter in case you had duplicates. That'd be cool if they did that, but like in every store, I think that's up to the individual store.
Yeah, but you would get all the, like the last one with the big French lady with the big hips. You get a whole bunch of her, or the pottery girl.
Yeah.
Because no one wants Alicia Keys.
Yeah, at least you know if you got one you didn't want, you'd be able to trade it in. I'm just going to wait until they probably come in here, or maybe catch one off Bricklink.
Well, I'm still a fool. I'm going to probably wait until my Walmart gets a couple more boxes, and I'll see if I can...
It is hard to not just grab one. You see $4.99, that's, I could throw that into my whatever I'm there for.
Well, that's why I always volunteer to go grocery shopping. No, honey, I'll swear, I'll stick to the list.
Somehow there's Lego in the food budget.
I try to hide. I come in, I bring in everything real quick. She goes out to help, and I put it in my pocket and run around, try to,
Can't say that I haven't done that before.
It's not that I'm trying to be sneaky from my wife and hide things. It's, yes, I'm trying to be sneaky and hide things. But I figure, she won't yell at me for it. And it's really a shame that our kids don't play, because then I can easily be like, it's their fault.
My wife sent me, I think the other day, that like meme where it's like you're on was like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or whatever, and it's like, where did you get this Lego from? And it's like the option's like, it was already here, it was an accident or something.
I found it.
Yeah, I found it.
I've been doing good though on Whatnot, and she can.
That's addicting.
Yeah, but I've been doing good with the giveaways. I won 3 in a row last week.
Good stuff.
An Ezra.
Oh, nice.
From the Phantom 2 set. So I got him for free. I already got the Black Bear. He already came in. I was really surprised to get him. And then I have a whole bunch of older castle pieces, the corner pieces with the little windows, a whole bunch of them. And I was really surprised to win that one because it was on a parts and pieces thing. And the guy was like, I'm just going to give away pieces. And I was like, all right, cool. And he goes, here's your pieces. And he put it out on the table, and it was all castle stuff. I was like, well, that works perfectly for me. I'll take it. And then apparently they came in today as I was driving to the store.
So you're excited to go back there.
My phone went off. And I was like, oh, yes, my castle stuff.
I love when I get Lego in the mail. Let's see, Nexus got a full set and then some extra basils, but I kept getting the groomer instead of the goat herder.
Yeah, I got
that's sad. When you think you're getting the goat and you get the poodle or whatever that is.
Yeah. Yeah, that goat got me. I want it.
Like, I got lucky when I ordered the Marvel ones from Lego. I ordered 2 6-packs and got the whole set. That's awesome. One of my favorite minifigs is the from the first Marvel series is the Captain America Sam Wilson. I love that figure. Nexus will become an ABC with his duplicates. Will Lamb's here. I haven't seen Will Lamb in a long time. What's going on? Let's see. Mark's got to run. See you, Mark. See you on the morning break tomorrow. Yep, Nexus is Grumpy J in 4K.
4K, wow. I'm moving up in the world.
Lima Rick's got a pocket scale for Christmas and tested some Marvel Series 2. I was after a second Agatha and Moon Knight. So he got Agatha and a 90-inch She-Hulk. A local Walmart had a box of Series 25 unopened. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm on the hunt. I think I only want 2 of the new series. I want, obviously, the Goat Herder. And then there was...
obviously Basil.
Basil, but the black and white looking detective guy.
Noir guy?
Yeah, he looks pretty neat.
I do like the red fish.
Because it reminds me of LA, what's that game, LA Noir?
Yeah, I think so.
Kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah, Will Lamb says bring back Lego Western. That would be cool. I don't even think there's a CMF Western figure other than the Chief. And then the...
Didn't they have a sheriff at one time? Oh no, I'm thinking of Lego Lego movie. There's all the Western sheriffs, but they're all the robots.
I still have not seen the Lego movie.
Well, that's a shame.
It's on the list. I just saw The Flash yesterday for the first time. I'm usually behind on movies.
That's usually me on shows. I get late starts on shows. Like everyone, when I was for the longest time, kept saying, you gotta watch The Office when it first came out. I'm like, I don't work in an office. I wouldn't get any of the references. And lo and behold, thanks to COVID, I watched the whole entire series. Oh my God, what was I missing?
I love The Office.
I don't understand what I was missing. And my son got me The Office set for Christmas. So again, I'm out of space, but I'm all excited that I have all these new sets to play with.
That's the only set that I've ever pre-ordered, but it's really hard to display that set because it's so flat, but it has so much detail in it.
Oh,
So it gets moved around in my display a lot. Daniel says there was a cowboy and the highwayman kind of counts.
I thought he was like known as the Mystery Man or something.
I know what he's talking about. Lima Bricks got the Interstellar spaceship and got this. It's a 9 out of 10 set. Gets the Lemur Bricks set seal of approval. Well, that's good. Nexus, he got 2 of the black and white detectives, the noir guys.
Of course.
He says, "Tell you what, I will have ABC send you one of my extra detectives that I was going to trade in." Well, that's nice of him.
Well, isn't that mighty nice?
Let's see, and Dust Off the Brick says, "I'm still trying to get the Office set on sale." Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that one on sale.
I haven't seen that one on sale, but the one I regret not getting on sale was the Galaxy Explorer.
Yeah,
It
when
went
it was
for
$50.
$50 for like
Yeah.
a week, and I'm like, I'll get it when it goes on sale. No.
I regret not getting the new Guardians, whatever it is, the Boeing one, the green one. But I saw it for $60 one day. And I don't really like the set, but I want all the figs, especially the Adam Warlock.
Yeah. He keeps going up in price too.
Yeah. Joe's here. Joe says, "Grumpy J."
Yes, Joe.
Will Lamb's already got a run. See you, Will Lamb.
Bye, Will.
Thanks for coming.
Sorry, it's not Western.
Yeah, well, maybe one day we can have a Western build session. All right. So let's go with another trivia question. What space theme introduced magnets? This one probably is not very difficult at all. But what space theme introduced magnets? Do you know that one?
Space theme introduced magnets. I can only think of
Morgan got it. Morgan's on a roll. Mtron.
Amtron. See, I was thinking Mars. Mission to Mars. Or Mars Mission. I was thinking that because they had the plastic tubes that you, like the Sonic ones, but...
Yep, Joe said Mtron too. Yep, Mtron. See, next I saw the CMS Series 14. There was a Crow Knight, and those Crow Knights sell for like, the tournament knights. Yeah, I was just talking about those yesterday. They have a really cool shield. You know, the tournament knight, the yellow and black ones.
Oh, the Raven.
The Raven Knights,
Raven Knights.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Those are cool.
I don't understand why they have to be so expensive too. I want them too. I like that color. That golden or the yellow and black. It's always a good color.
I think that one's been going up in price quite a bit.
Yeah. I don't want to even think about how much that one will cost me.
Also, like the what's the one that there's like another Fright Knight where he's like a ghost. Can't think of his name. He has like the translucent light blue sword.
Oh, yeah, I know which one you're talking
I got that from ABC one day.
Why would they? That I don't understand. Why would they have the peg down here and then tell you to put it in last when you have to disassemble?
Sounds like you're going to have quite a review to send to them.
Here's my email.
Now you can tell them you're a professional Lego employee.
I want better standards, Lego.
Morgan says the irony is he didn't win anything at ABC's live stream today. Well, you have a chance for tonight's once we get closer to the end.
Alright, I don't need that piece. I can finagle without that one.
As Grumpy struggles to put this together
Yeah.
because of these accursed instructions.
Makes it easier. Yeah, they are weird because it doesn't tell you to switch the bag. Like, maybe I've got a European one.
Anyway, so I'll tell you what, I'll send you my Adam Warlock for ownership of all the French sets in OBC. I don't think we have a lot of French sets down here, honestly.
No, I didn't see too many. In the
Yeah, I
back
don't think we have. I'd have to check the back stock room we have. But I don't know if we have that many yet. It's hard because everything, like, as we still acquire more Lego, and we're not getting into the store yet, so it's just all being piled on top of each other.
We got it organized.
You should see Joey's desk. So.
Oh yeah, his desk is bad. That is bad.
Dust Off the Brick says he never is close to winning. Well, today could be the day you do.
Exactly.
Yeah, I still have 3 trivia questions written down. Daniel says, whenever one of my nieces is playing with Duplo, I love coming in and saying, "All right, I'm a professional." For Thanksgiving, my niece and nephew are over, and they like my city, and I'm not gonna tell them they can't play with it, but it's like a earthquake came through or something.
Oh no.
So this year I got them some little city sets and a French set, Limericks, and as like a distraction. But I was so close to when they left. But 5 minutes before they left, I got into my city, and it was destroyed. But they love it. Oh, GoPro's here. He says, "Hey, Grumpy J."
Hey, GoPro.
I'm not gonna see GoPro in a while either. Are you enjoying the build so far?
I am.
Other than the
Yeah, the
instruction mishaps?
instructions are
Oh,
a
that was
little
close.
off. But other than that, yeah, it's not too bad. Once I get the right pieces over here.
See, Nexus says he's going to give his nephew his first Lego Duplo set for his birthday this year. He's turning 2.
See,
That's pretty cool.
my little brother just had his second baby. They're about a year and a half, so I have to wait a couple more years before they can get their Lego.
Yeah.
But I've already thought of a few things I'm going to send them. I'm going to send Deacon, the oldest. I'm going to send him a bunch of like space and trucks and stuff, and get him involved with that. And
Get
then
him addicted.
yeah, and for Marielle, I'm going to get her the Friends and stuff. Try to get her all into that. And hopefully get them to, that way when my birthday comes around, they can be like, "Here you go, Uncle Grumpy," and I get more Lego.
That's how the Rick says he's getting his 8-month-old Duplo already. Starting it off real young.
That's real young. That's a good thing about Duplo, though, is they make it big enough to where you don't have to worry about your child swallowing the pieces.
Morgan says get him hooked young.
That's right.
And GoPro says my first set was the one with the Rex and Obi-Wan. Oh, the Bark Speeder Chase, is it? That's a good one. And Mountain Man says get decoy toys to distract the kids from the real prize. And yeah, Joe says his child's gonna have Lego from birth, so the child's gonna come out. He's gonna immediately just put Lego in.
Orc Army. That's all he's gonna say.
Orc Army.
It's just gonna be. That's gonna be his first words. Are gonna be Orc Army.
Oh no, Lubric says start her with the Marcel mini doll. Oh, guess who's here? Alistair.
Malister's here, huh? Too bad we don't have any red coats. I should have brought them.
He says, OMG, I looked right at Grumpy's face. OMG.
Yeah, I would too.
And you can meet Grumpy if you come to the store opening as well.
Well, here's the second one. I'm not going to show the back because I did not finish the back. Those Technic pieces are...
I was about to ask, why does it look like that?
They're over here. They support the back along with this piece, but...
Oh, I found your missing 1x1. It's right there.
Okay, well, they'll
That's
stay over
user
there.
error.
That's definitely user error. Well, I'll stay there. It's all right. It gives me something to do tomorrow. Rebuild. At least those are, I think, are all. But then they have all these extra pieces that they say you don't need. What do you do with all your extra ones? Do you actually sort them?
Somewhat. I can't bring myself to throw any Lego away, so I have them in like a bag. But then if there's anything like a printed piece or I don't know, like a extra weapon or anything that is like more than just like a stud or something, I have like another like kind of special bag for like printed.
All my little 1x1 pieces I have like in a big mason jar, just like at the end of the build.
I was really good about sorting them into like wherever I wanted them after each build, but the last probably like 15 sets they've just been sitting in one pile. I'm not looking forward to sorting after, but I've done it to myself. Alistair says he thinks you built it backwards.
I might have. I'm looking at a black table, black pieces, and dark colored instrument book here. So I might have, but it gives me an excuse to play tomorrow too.
Oh, Nexus says he will be extra security with Brad P on opening day since you work here now.
What? I can't do security too? Jeez, I'm a multitasker.
I think you're head of security. You can have Nexus as part of your crew. Yeah, Malister says the comment went limp. Yeah, I hope Brad P can make it too. Hope he's doing good.
Last time I talked to him, he said he was doing good and able to walk around the house more. So
That's good.
I know he's doing good that way. I try to check on them at least once a week.
That's good. Yeah, hoping it's not much longer. Anyone who's joined, we've pretty much made no progress in the store, mainly because of the holidays. They did backfill the hole the plumbers cut with concrete, so at least that's somewhat of an update, but not really.
We're gonna say it's that color. This one doesn't actually give me a color sheet.
Well, that's an interesting color. Was that coral?
Yeah, that's got the coral, and they got the.
That's a cool color.
But they don't have the color code like the other books, where it tells you which one you're actually gonna grab. So hopefully this one's the same color. Just
these instructions. Who wrote these instructions?
Definitely not someone. Yeah, because that doesn't. Yeah, so there it goes. It tells you there.
See.
What does it tell you over here? They just want me to run around, I guess.
So for your mock, are you using Bricklink Designer Program, or is it just all free build?
It started with free build, and then I decided to go ahead and put the Designer Program onto my computer.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been doing more of that and forgetting about going back and putting the pieces on there. I've been doing too much on the digital program now.
Has anyone here used that program before, the Bricklink Designer one? 'Cause I thought about downloading it today for what I want to bring to Brick Fair, Virginia.
It took me a little bit to get used to it.
Does it?
I'm just not.
It's always scared me away. Yeah, basically because of that.
Yeah, I'm not computer savvy, but it definitely helps because it took me a while to realize I can change the color. So I have at the beginning it was all red bricks and red pieces everywhere, and I was like, I can't tell the difference of any of it. Oh look, you can change the color. So I mean, I think they need like a tutorial part to get it going.
You can make that.
I can make that?
Yeah, make a YouTube channel. Post a tutorial.
Yeah, it would be mostly me probably cussing and screaming and why isn't this done right? Why? What the heck? Who does this? You know, don't need to be yelling at the poor designers that they already know what they're doing better than I do.
Let's go into our next trivia question.
Oh, I know where that piece went.
All right. So, what space theme introduced True Aliens? And I got this from Wikipedia, I think. They defined it as a true alien.
A true alien?
Yeah. What space
Is it
theme
anything
introduced
from
true
Space and Alien? Marvin the Martian. I mean, you got all these
humans?
Other, I mean, depending.
And Nexus got it with UFO.
Those were. I don't know if those would be really considered aliens.
According to Wikipedia.
The CMF, the gray alien, I'd consider more.
Yeah, but that's not part. I mean, they mean in the space theme.
In the space
theme.
theme.
What had just like aliens and I think the humans.
That color. Okay.
Yep, I got 2 of them left.
That's not the right color.
So, do you have any Lego plans upcoming in the next couple weeks?
Trying to sort out more of my building table, because right now my mock is right in the middle, and I've got 3 drawers laying on top of each other. I got pieces back here. I got a farm area here that's got pieces piled on it. So I think, other than fixing these tomorrow, I think I'm going to be trying to organize more.
Oh, Joe said, "Fix the comet, please."
Why? That's how it went on.
I feel like there's something off about that. Oh geez, so are you bringing your mock to Atlanta BrickCon, or where are you?
I want to see if I can get it done in time for the one in March here in Orlando. But I gotta really work on it more, because right now it looks like a 2-year-old really worked on it, and kind of want it to look a little more professional.
So are you buying pieces as you go, or you just using whatever you have?
Using what I had, except for I didn't have the burps, the merps, all the big rock pieces. I needed those, so I got those from ABC. And from there, I decided to go through my stuff, and I have all black, dark blue gray, and gray pieces all together. And what I don't have, I've been ordering from either Bricklink or ABC for right now.
Now you have all those at the tips of your fingers.
It's going to be interesting.
Stuck again?
Well, it shows that's not the same piece. This dish is not the same dish. This doesn't have the studs like this. There's a dish piece that has that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, it's not showing that piece.
You're just gonna have to make a checklist or everything to
I'm
email.
telling you, there's a lot wrong with my
Has
set
anyone
here.
else built this set before and had this difficulty?
Yeah, this is very interesting to see so many of the pieces not going in the right spots.
Nexus asks, "What is your New Year's resolution?"
Buy more Lego. No, I really don't have one. I used to do all that, but it'd be like the second weekend, and I'm giving up soda. Yeah, I'm not giving up soda. So I kind of just tore away from it. I figured any day can be a new me, new year, new.
There's nothing in mind, just going with the flow.
Yeah, and it's easier to not disappoint yourself.
That's true. And then for me, last year, not Lego wise, it was to do a cartwheel, and I only tried it one time. Maybe I could try at least 2 times this year.
I could do a Chris Farley cartwheel. It doesn't. My legs don't go straight up; they go to the side.
I wanted to do a real nice one, but it didn't work. Lego wise, just to finish the Pirates of the Caribbean collection, and then I'm trying to get all the MCU Lego figures. I'm really close, just a couple big figs, and
Are you including the superheroes line as well? Or?
no, just anything that would have been a Lego figure based off of the like a character in the MCU movies, not including Comic-Con. Although I want to buy the collector, but that's like an outlier. But basically anything that's a figure based off anyone from the MCU.
Now, as you can see, I have here 6 lovely plates that are the same color. Oh, never mind. Color blindness, I guess. See, they should not have those two that close together.
Dust Off the Brick says, "Do we have a military discount?" Not that I know of. Maybe Daniel knows that. He says Green Pratt, and Daniel says, "Do a flip." I can't. I would love to do a flip. If I ever do professional wrestling, I would love to do. I don't know if you know what a 450 splash
You're gonna be
is.
like a Mark Hardy, aren't you? Or Matt Hardy. You're just
Matt
gonna jump off the top of the cage and hope you can land.
I'm hoping that is, I guess, the resolution for me is to actually sign up for the class and stop saying I'll get in better shape and then do it. So,
hey, round is a shape,
Kate says Grumpy's wife says take her on more vacations.
Yeah, I should do that. That definitely should be an option I need to do.
Next is New Year's resolutions to do a flip. So make sure you record that and send it to us so we see how that goes.
We'll laugh at you, not with you.
I wish I could do a flip, but I don't think that's in my physics.
Do it in a pool, just off a diving board. You ain't got to worry about it.
I think of it, you do like a flip, but you still land on your feet.
Oh, you want an actual flip?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
GoPro's learning to play guitar and start songwriting, hopefully. Well, that's pretty cool. I have no musical talent.
I can play 2 songs on a piano and about 5 songs on a bass guitar. That's about it.
It's more than some people.
Yeah, but it's the Jaws theme, which is only 2 chords, and then the Free Willy song, and that's it.
I haven't seen that in a long time. There's that Jaws set coming out.
Oh, yes, the Orca is coming out. That's
yeah,
right.
That one looks pretty cool.
That's going to be
I'll have to see what the final product looks like.
Yeah, because I remember it on the ideas, or the voting,
Mm-hmm.
and it looked a little cartoonish, so I'm hoping they fix it up.
This might be stealing from their stream tomorrow morning, but I saw that the Dungeons and Dragons set, it's going to be like $360 or $370, I think, with a few thousand pieces. I don't remember what, but it's definitely more expensive and bigger than I was thinking. But I've never played Dungeons and Dragons, but anything that's like a medieval type set, I'm interested in.
Yeah, I played it when I was a teenager. The old edition, the 70s advanced D&D kind of stuff. My son, he's into it, and I don't even know if he knows about the Lego sets coming out for it. I'll have to show
That
him.
could be a good Christmas gift for next year.
And if he doesn't like it, well, then I get them. So works out for me.
Yeah, I'm excited, and then it will be buy and then figure out the space situation later.
Yeah.
Where does it go?
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Keep them sealed until you figure out where you're going to store them.
I have the whole ceiling I can hang things from as well. I have not tapped into my ceilings.
I'm afraid to do that because have you seen duck builds?
Duck bricks, yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen all the things? I'm like,
I would be worried he'd be laying there like this on the floor, and then all of a sudden the fishing hook just snaps, and then he gets buried alive in plastic.
I just think it's so funny as he's walking downstairs backwards. I'm like,
Yeah.
nope. I don't care if I know those steps. I'm not even going to trust myself.
I was happy he won Lego Masters. But I'm curious to see how they transition his winning build into a set.
8-foot long.
8x8?
Yeah. Now, what's funny is, the two teams I was really rooting for was definitely Robert and Chris and Sam and Nina. The mom.
They were really good. Yeah.
That
the whole
clock?
time. Yeah.
That was what, the third build, and they
think
built
so.
the biggest clock and it had movement.
Yep.
That to me, I
They
was
were a really
like-
good team.
And then Chris making them take the rug, and they actually tried to do it. I mean, I was really glad to see them in the final. The other team, I can't remember the third team. I can't remember their names right now. I didn't think that they should have been in the final. No offense to them. I mean, they're great builders, but there was a couple episodes where I'm like,
The ones that did that house, the slope,
the slope house. I kept going, yeah, I mean, it's
the
good.
teachers are really good the whole show too.
Yeah, they were really. That photo shoot, that was funny. I can only imagine what his kids are gonna, like his students are gonna go after him for it.
Yeah, that's true too.
And the school board, you gotta think like, is that too far?
I don't think they would have put anything on there that would have gotten him in trouble.
Well, yeah, that's true. But no, it's some of the other builds. I'm just like, And the one people I wish that they would have brought back was the grandpa and the grandson.
Oh, the one who left because he was
Yeah,
sick.
because he was sick. I was really hoping because they were building real good too.
I forgot to watch the Christmas special or whatever it is that they do.
I watched it because I like Caleb. I know he's now the Newcastle bro.
Oh, Caleb was on it? I don't even remember who was.
Caleb,
Okay.
the Canadian guy that always wore the hockey.
Yeah, I remember.
He was on it. Kelly Osbourne. Who were the other two? I honestly can't remember. I just remember the big bearded dude and Caleb.
I like Caleb. He's got a really good YouTube channel as well. Cheesy Studios.
Lots of Minecraft. Lots of Minecraft.
He does a really good job editing.
Yeah, I do like his the way he has everything. It's all his intro, all the way into the beginning of the video. It just rolls nicely.
Yeah.
I have no talent at it. I've tried. My videos are what they are, and I'm good with it. I'm happy with it.
Morgan says it would have been funny if halfway through season 4 they brought back Ethan and Dom. That would have been really funny.
And here we go. The next. Yeah.
I hope they do like a all-star season one time where they bring back like the top 2 or 3 builders of each season.
That would be good.
Yeah.
I would love to see Boone again. I mean,
Yeah.
I know he's doing his things with Lego now, but I follow him on Instagram and seeing some of his stuff that he's still building, and I would love to see him back on the show.
Mm-hmm. I always like Mel.
Mel's good. Yep.
Of course, the Ericksons.
Who? I don't know those people. Those 5 seasons ago winners.
Yep. I like their season the most, I think. And Mark and Wayne were pretty good. Or is it Zach and Wayne?
Zach and Wayne, yeah. I was impressed with a lot of their stuff. And what's really funny is that they took second place while Caleb and Jacob took third.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought Caleb and Jacob's because to put that hourglass piece upside down, still lit and still being able to spin, that takes it right there.
Morgan says we need to see Daniel on Lego Masters next. Yeah, I feel like he would definitely be good on that show. And his partner could be Nexus.
Yeah, that would be a good duo.
That's TV right there.
They're yelling at each other instead of working. Will just sits back. Will Arnett just sits back and lets it happen.
Dust Off the Brick says he's going to try for Lego Masters in 3 years. I need to get lots better.
I figured I'll try for like Lego Masters Season 10. I figure that gives me plenty of time and plenty of practice.
More user error.
Nope, that one, we know what it is.
This one is not giving you problems like the other two were.
No, this one's actually going together really easy. And I keep looking back on what did I miss because those other two are just, well, they're having a good time falling apart.
it could be Daniel and Joey on Lego Masters.
Daniel and Joey.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be.
Well, I don't know if you'd want Joey on your team.
I'd make him run. I'd make him run to go get the pieces.
Yeah, Nexus will go on Lego Masters if you could team up with Daniel. So there you go, Daniel.
Yeah, but we can't let Daniel go though, because then that'd be ABC would have 3 Lego Masters.
I don't know. I know I can't really mock. So
Chris couldn't as well. You've heard him before, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
He said he's not known for being a mock builder.
I need the instructions.
What are you, Emmett from? I've never seen the movie. Never mind.
No, I haven't seen it yet. I'm surprised it's been this long that I haven't seen it.
I think it's on like Hulu or Netflix or
Yeah,
one of those.
it's on the list.
I have it.
I just watched The Last of Us for the first time. I finished that the other day. That was pretty good.
How was it? Is it close to the game or?
I never played the game. I remember watching my friend play like the first couple levels or however it works a couple times. So I feel like that looked similar. But I never played through the game enough to know if it's similar. I imagine the ending is different if I remember correctly. I'm not going to say anything.
I like it when they do games or movies and shows and it goes real well with it. Like the Fallout show that's coming out.
There's a Fallout show coming out.
Yeah,
Oh.
on Apple or Amazon, one of those two. And a lot of people are hating on it because it's supposed to be in LA, but a couple of the scenes that they've shown, it's like Megaton City from Fallout 3, and there's like pieces of Fallout 4, and they're like, but this is supposed to be in LA. So they don't know. A lot of people are a little angry about that. Me, I'm good with it because
I remember The Walking Dead. I liked the show at the beginning, but then it deviated so much from the source material. I didn't like it as much, but I really liked the comic until like the last issue.
I actually read some of the books, and it's funny because like when I saw the show, I'm like, how is he called the mayor when he was called the governor, or vice versa? And I'm like, how is he this and that? And they kept changing a bunch of stuff, and
He was a lot more evil in the comic.
yeah.
And Rick's whole character was different, I feel like, just because of what he physically could and couldn't do. But I mean, he was still, leading the group and all that. But he was definitely different.
Season 2 almost killed it for me. I was watching, getting into it, and then season 2, they're at the farm the whole season.
Yeah, it's slow paced.
I'm just like, oh, I can't do this anymore. It's too slow. And then the season 3 comes out, and I was like, okay, we're supposed to be. We're at the prison. Yeah, that didn't work out for me. I mean, it was some of the things. Like it's because I read some of the books first.
Once the walkers weren't the main enemy to me, that's when it was more like a political slow building thing. That's when I kind of
And
lost
then
it.
they would get to one spot, take it over, doing great, and then they're like, well, now we have to go here, the prison. You what was wrong with the prison? I mean, get rid of the governor and all his people, take the prison back because that was perfect because you can do your farming. It was all there.
Yep, that
Water
seems to be a good
sources.
place for them. Mountain Man says, in reference to Fallout, it's from Amazon.
Oh,
But
Amazon.
don't expect to get your hopes up. Yeah, I didn't like the Lord of the Rings show that they did.
I heard bad things and I was really disappointed because I was like, I was probably hyped up just like everyone else. Oh boy, more Tolkien coming out, but I heard so many bad things and I was like, well, and then Joe actually said it. Some of it was okay. I'm like,
I think the next season they're going to go back to a lot of the original source material.
kind of like how Witcher is now getting canceled because they didn't want to follow Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I know this story.
Cheese on Top stopped watching The Walking Dead after it repeated with them getting a place and it being ambushed. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think that show went on a lot longer than it should have. But the spinoff, the Daryl Dixon spinoff, I really enjoyed that.
I liked the first season of that Fear the Walking Dead. Because
No, I couldn't get into that one.
I liked it because it showed before the virus. Like, the Walking Dead was after the virus was already taken over. But I can only watch, like, the first or even parts of the second season for that one.
Joey Lego's here. He asked if we're having fun.
I'm having fun. I don't know if he is, but I am.
Oh, yeah. Wonder where... Joey, are you coming back here? Or are you going to stay over there?
He's probably going to stay over there. Pretend to work.
Yep, we still got, looks like 2 more bags to go after this one.
This one's actually going together nicely.
Yep, no problems with this one, really. Alright, I don't know if Daniel's still here, so Daniel can't answer this one. So, another trivia question. What is the name of an unreleased space theme? An unreleased space theme.
I'm going to say it's probably the one that he always screams for.
That could or could not be the answer. There's that entire Between the Studs podcast on this set. Or theme.
Can't believe I'm actually going to have this whole thing together.
Leverix got it with Citron.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was probably Citron because
Yep.
Daniel loves that Citron.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're going to say something Tron.
Something Tron.
Yeah. Pretty much guaranteed to get half of it right there.
Wonder if Citron is anything like C-Lab.
Well, he had built the, I think it was an image in like a magazine or something that he brings to shows. It's pretty cool. Yeah, there you go. C-Tron! And that, isn't it like a monorail, if I'm thinking of it correctly? Like the monorail track you need? That's actually the first time I met Daniel. He was standing by his Citron mock at last year's Atlanta BrickCon, I think it was.
I met him in April when I went up to ABC.
GoPro's heading out. Just want to say hi. Thanks for joining, GoPro.
Thanks for joining, GoPro.
I know Daniel's working on another part of New Hiroshima.
Yeah, I liked that when I saw that in Tampa at the Tampa show. That thing, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Oh yeah,
and that was only
a very small piece
section.
of it. Yeah.
Like, would they have the biggest part of it was in Chicago?
Oh yeah. Nexus says, "Wait, what? You were at the BrickCon? Why didn't I see you?" I don't think anyone knew what I looked like back then. I think I saw Malister from a distance because he was in a video before that. I don't think I had a face reveal until our first video here. I don't think you would have known me otherwise. New Hashima, sorry.
Look, we don't speak that Japanese here.
Yep, I'll be at that one, Nexus.
Which one?
Oh, I say I'll be at the Atlanta one, and Joey says it's clearly Hiroshima. What is it called? Like a Freudian slip? I'll be at Atlanta BrickCon. I'll probably be at anyone that's like local to Central Florida, like Jacksonville or Tampa, Orlando. And then I'll be at Brick Fair, Virginia, because that's close to where I grew up, so I can just go home to visit my parents. And she's on top of this new hash brown. I like that new hash brown.
I think we talked about it before. You're almost from the same area as my wife.
Yeah.
You were saying something about the big bridge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's from that area as well. Small world.
Yep, Daniel's from up there. Big Lad's from up there. And
everyone comes to Florida.
Yep. Yeah, it was because basically no one really like is from like this area. So where I grew up, I was like a fourth generation, as my dad would say, like Washingtonian, which was a big deal because no one really was from DC that lived in DC.
Yeah, you don't say you're from DC.
Yeah.
No, my wife tells me, she goes, "No, you don't want to say you're from DC. It's bad." Da, 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 da.
Depending on the part, but yeah, a lot of traffic. It's just a different type of traffic up there.
I'd rather have that than the traffic we have here. Though.
Well, they're moving. The Washington Wizards and the NBA and the I think the Washington Capitals and the NHL are moving to a new stadium in like 4 or 5 years, and it's only I think about 4 miles from where it is right now. But depending on where you're coming from, that 4 miles is going to add an extra hour of traffic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Limericks is going to Brick Fest Live this year. Okay. Oh, but in Mississippi, in case anyone wants to go.
Mississippi has them, huh?
I'll probably not be at that one.
Does Alabama still do one?
I don't think so. I know they were a decent sized one for a little bit.
Yeah, I heard. I was going to go to one, but then as soon as I was going to go to one, they canceled because of the COVID whole thing.
COVID.
And I was a little disappointed about it. Because that was going to be my first one, but my first one was the one here in Tampa.
Oh yeah, my first one was it was a Brick Fair, Virginia. I don't remember if it was 2 or 3 years ago.
I want to go to the Virginia one, but
I liked it a lot, especially if you can get on the private days and walk around with all the public crowd around.
that would be nice. because I just can't imagine being with all those people. Like the Chicago one is.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of people. Hey, I actually built this one right.
Is that like a little rocket blasting off? Yep, that's a cool one.
This one actually is fully assembled. I won't have to do this one tomorrow.
But is there 5 of them?
4 of them.
4 of them, okay.
Wait, there's more? 33, 34, 35.
There still looks like there's 2 booklets left too.
But what does 33, 34, 35 do?
Looks like it's for
The
all
extra
maybe
pieces.
for connecting it to the rest of it.
That is that. That's that. They're showing the repeat again. 34. I have 234 pages.
Huh.
I think I'm the only person that has a messed up set.
You definitely should complain.
I have a messed up set. That's interesting.
Well, we're at 7:30, so just since it's been an hour and a half, I'm just going to do the giveaway question, just in case anyone's trying to get out of here. So, giveaway question is the last year a space theme was released, and what theme was it? So it's a 2-part question. You need to have the last year that a space theme, not the city space, like an actual space theme was released, and what that theme was.
Well, I'm on the right bag.
T. Valkyrie says, hey, Grumpy.
Hey, T. Valkyrie.
And in case T. Valkyrie just came, I'll repeat the question. So for the trivia prize, it's a 2-part question. The last year space theme came out, and what was it? And Lemurix got it. 2013 Galaxy Squad.
Wow. I was thinking older than that.
Yep, 2013.
Wow.
So congrats, you win the Nexo Knight and a bag of
Assorted weaponry
Grumpy
for
toys.
to make your Nexo Knight there more powerful.
And Morgan was really close. He got Galaxy Squad right after he did Lemurix.
Wow. Yeah, I thought it was like 2008, 2009 for that.
And Lemurix asked where to send the email. Jerry, are you here? What's your email? That or info@orl.com. Info@orl.com. And which one is this one?
This one is,
Oh, it kind of looks like a UFO.
yeah, I like the colors. Got that slime green
Mm-hmm.
with that, dark azure kind of
Dark
color.
Azure, yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, big words again, all those college words. It's actually a fast build as long as your pages and book are in order and you have all the pieces. But that's funny about that one having 234 pages.
Yeah.
I've never had a problem with any set from Lego. That's funny.
Lemurbrix's favorite space theme is Galaxy Squad, so
Oh, okay.
so he knew that one.
Got that one right away.
Oh, and Nexus likes Mission Mars. So I like the one with it was like early 2000s with like the alien headed guys.
Yeah.
They were like that color green.
Yeah.
The ones that you said where you like pushed it and they went through the tubes.
Yeah, those are fun. I think they should have those tubes come back and do like a Futurama kind of mech, because that's all they have is those tubes.
Yeah. So would you recommend this set to anybody?
I actually would. It is easy, if as long as your books are in order and not like mine. It's easy to build. Once they're done, you got 4 different things to hang on your wall. I'm looking forward to putting them on the wall. I'll even take a picture tomorrow once I fix those other 2, and I'll have them on my page. And the one I'm looking forward to is the big Japanese wave.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
That one will be nice too.
Do you like those architecture sets too? Like the that castle that just came out? You know what I mean? It's like that miniature.
Oh yeah,
I can't think of what it's called. That when you said the wave again, it reminded me of that.
Yeah, they're starting to come out with some really good looking architecture sets. At first, I wasn't into them because I was like, "Wow, it's just more display stuff and pieces I'm going to be wasting." But There's some good ones that I would like to.
There's also that garden, like was it the Zen garden?
Zen, yeah.
That one's cool too. Morgan's favorite castle is Vader's castle.
That is a good castle.
I like that one a lot. I got that one on display, but I don't know if it's my favorite. I like the
some red and orange lights.
I used to have it so the sun would shine through the window.
There you go.
I think I like the Forest Men one, the Bricklink Designer Program one.
Oh,
that one's really cool.
Yeah, I've seen how expensive that one got.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was looking into them after you pay for them, and like 2 years later you'll get your set.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept going, oh, I'll eventually I'll get one. And then I saw how much it went up, and I was like, oh, I need to jump on them earlier.
That's why I parted together the modular Lego store rather than just buy it. And I got third-party stickers. Probably saved a ton of money.
That's probably what I need to do. Because I keep wanting to just build once I get the set or get pieces. I just want to start, and I need to slow down and build up the pieces more before I really start going into it.
Nexus says that he's going to make sure that ABC gets you your Series 25 detective.
Well, I can easily do a trade. That's no problem. Is this for all of them? Oh my gosh, it is.
I really like that color scheme.
Yeah, this one's actually nice. And it's going a lot easier than
Does anyone watching have any cool Lego plans coming up in the next couple of weeks? Any sets you're saving to buy or acquiring anything really cool?
My wife and family did really well for my Christmas ones.
Yeah.
So I've got the old Corvette, I've got this set, I got the Wave, I've got the Breaking Bad RV. I was going to bring that, but that's 986 pieces. So I figured that's a little too much.
Yeah. So you got quite a haul for Christmas.
Oh, I've got so much more in the closet I got to worry about.
Sometimes it's daunting, but then it's also nice knowing on like a rainy day or something you got stuff to build.
Well, yeah, but I'm retired, so my rainy days are every day.
Maybe Rick's asked if, T Valkyrie, will OBC have built sets for sale when you open? Yep. We have them. If you go back on our YouTube channel and you watch the store tour of the storefront, you'll see like we have some cases built. I think we have sets in them. We'd have some sets in them right now, but it's not at all set up like it's going to be. It's just because of the construction, but we will, just like Atlanta.
Except we're going to be better than Atlanta. We're going to be bigger and closer.
Yeah, the size is going to be nice, and the ceilings being so high make it feel a lot bigger too.
Yeah, they really do. Even in this warehouse, the ceiling is massive.
Yeah, this warehouse is a beast.
Did I do it right again? Look at that. 2 bad ones, 2 good ones. I'm telling you, that's how you got to do it.
Oh, last bag.
Last bag. I was wondering. Ooh. They should have made these in
color is
dark. That would have been neat.
Not sure I know that color.
Oh, they don't glow though.
Ricks, I can't check the email right now, but I'll make sure that that we get you the giveaway.
Yeah, don't worry, Limbricks. If you were someone that we didn't know, it'd be difficult.
Yeah, I'm sure we can handle that.
We can easily call if we have to. We'll call Daniel or Joe and
Yep.
ABC and get his address that way. Oh, where'd it go?
So I actually don't have my email here. So if you ever email flounder@orl.com, I don't get it.
Mine's probably just Grumpy J throughout the whole thing. I try to keep it simple throughout all my social medias and everything.
Did any one person give you the nickname Grumpy J?
Well, my wife calls me that, but
Grumpy
it's
J or
more of the A word a lot. We started up a transportation company a few years back. I was hauling cars for different companies and different dealerships, and would get them their cars to them. And everywhere we looked, we're like, well, we could do our initials, we could do this. And me being a veteran and, always angry, my wife's like, why don't we just call it Grumpy J? And I was like, you know what? Let's do that. And at first I thought it was a joke, but then I was meeting people and I had the shirt and it would say like Grumpy J Transportation or whatever. And they're like, so how's Grumpy J? And I'd be like, oh, he's a terrible person. Worst boss I've ever had. Because my wife did the dispatching for me. So like she would be like, okay, you got to go to St. Louis to pick up a car. And you're going to drop it over here. Then you're going to go from here. And I'm like, cool. I take my dog with me and I'm good to go. And,
Oh, you have a little
yeah,
dog as a co-pilot?
I had we had 4 dogs, and every once in a while I just grab one. Like, you're going to the truck with me, and we did that for about a year, and we started having problems with the trucks, motors and everything. So that was just getting a little expensive. So we were like, all right, cool. We're moving back to Florida anyways. We'll disband the Grumpy J Transportation for now until later on. We'll get another one. And I was like, all right, cool. And then a couple years have gone by, and the name still sat around. And then when I started getting a Lego, I didn't like my first name because it's so common. And I'm like, well, I gotta have a name, because when you go on YouTube, it's just gonna either have your first name or you gotta choose your name.
Mm-hmm.
And lo and behold, I just happened to look on the fridge, and there's my old business card. And I have one in my wallet at all times too. And it happened to be on the fridge, and I was like, let's just keep the Grumpy J name going then.
It's a pretty good one.
So it stayed. And it was funny is when I got onto YouTube, there was actually another Grumpy J. But because he hasn't done anything on his channel,
his identity.
I've done so much on my channel that YouTube actually sent me a thing saying that it's mine. So
really?
There's other Grumpy J's. They'll have their like 10-year-old videos, but they only have 1 video or 2 videos. There's like, if you look up just Grumpy, you'll find a bunch of people. But it's funny because if you just put Grumpy J, it's automatically me in any of the social medias.
Oh, that's pretty
I
cool.
pretty much have stolen them from anybody.
And Morgan asked how long you've had this nickname.
6 years now. 6 years, yeah. Because we've been back in Florida for about 4 years. We were in Missouri before then. That's where we had the company.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's about 6 years.
Or do you call it Missouri?
No, I called it Misery while I was there because, I mean, where we were was amazing. There was a town of like 500 people, 2 hours away from any city, middle of nowhere in the state. But that was the problem. Middle of nowhere.
No Chick-fil-A's nearby?
Nothing. We had one gas station. It was 24 hours, called Casey's. Some people in the Midwest will know it. They do have good pizza. I ended up working there for the pizza. And but there's nothing else. Once the winter came, the town shut down.
Really?
You had to have all your supplies before you even bunked down for the winter in that area. And we were like, we're Florida people. We're not used to this closing stuff. I don't mind it, but no, we got to be somewhere where things are open. And my family was still down here for a while. Her family's here. And we're like, okay, let's go back to Florida. And as soon as we come back to Florida, my side of the family all disappeared. My mom's in Maine, my dad's in another state. So everyone decided to leave. And I'm like, oh, so we moved for nothing.
I like Florida because it doesn't have any snow.
I'm a big guy. I constantly sweat. I have to have some cooling. Like, I got my AC on at the house last night, even though it was like 30 degrees. I'm like a husky dog. I gotta have that cold weather.
I don't miss the cold at all.
Well, yeah, Virginia has that wet kind of cold. It's not like I was born on the West Coast, so we have that dry climate. Mm-hmm. So when it's cold, you just throw on a jacket, you don't feel it. Here, you're cold, you throw on a jacket, that wind goes through, you get that wet in your bones, and I don't like that feeling.
Let's see, Don. Grumpy J is a very accurate name for him.
Yep, it is.
And Nexus says he's pretty sure he's the only Nexus to Zach on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Yeah, I would imagine. I've never had any issues with Johnny Flounder.
No, I was going to say, I don't think anyone else has got your name.
Yeah, it was just a random thought one day.
Those are the best kind.
Yep. So how's this one going?
This is actually going a lot smoother than the others.
Oh, really? So they just keep getting smoother.
Yep, it's just that problem with the first two and the pages. I'm going to have to, take pictures of them. Because that's funny, that one has a couple extra pages, and the other one shows parts that didn't even come in the bag. So
well, they're gonna have a grump complaining to them.
that's right.
And you're gonna ask for some Basil the Bat Lords in exchange for your
Goats, original goats.
goods.
So okay, I've seen a couple things with these goats, right? The original ones, at least, not the new ones, because the new ones are all white, but the old ones are white with brown spots.
Yeah.
But I've also seen some that are just plain white that are old ones.
Oh, really?
So, but I keep hearing like there's a lot of fake ones.
Yeah, I would imagine it'd be a fake one then.
So like, yeah, is the ones with the spots the real ones?
Yeah.
Okay. Because yeah, I've seen that, and I'm like, well, do I want to buy it? No. Yes.
As long as you're not paying an outrageous amount for it.
No. I've seen what the old goat goes for. I'm good with that.
I wonder if it will go down a little bit now. Because there's also supposed to be a goat in that medieval Arcus set coming out.
Is it going to be the same goat for the CMF, or we don't know
I would
yet?
hope they put some type of pattern on it, but I guess we'll find
I
out
don't
soon
see
enough.
how they keep saying they lost the thing. I'm like, you can't. Today's technology, you can't scan something, 3D
Yeah.
print it. But I don't know how Lego works. You know, they're magical, what they do. So I won't complain too much.
Cheese on Top asked, what drink is that? Which one do you mean?
Which one? I've got non-sponsored Diet Cola. I've got my energy drink that I'm going to have on the ride home. And I also have another soda in the car.
I got a giant thing of water and a Rockstar no sugar energy drink. It's not very good.
There's water in my drinks. Not as much as yours,
Yeah, I have to drink that whole thing every day.
but well, that just sounds like a lot of work.
You have to pee a lot.
No, I already do that. With the amount my wife will even tell you, she laughs because I will drink probably all that in like an hour.
Oh, really?
I constantly, I'm like
You get
constantly
water
drinking.
poisoning.
No, I mix it with teas and sodas and things like that, but I drink so much and I still don't go to the bathroom as much. And
Really?
the doctor's like, oh, you're not that bad. Like, really? I'm full of liquids. I would like to release it.
Dust off the bricks in Tri-City, Washington. It's 110 degrees in the summer and 15 degrees in the winter. I got the heat and the cold to the extreme levels, I guess.
Oh, I lived in Yelm, Washington.
Is that close by?
It's near Tacoma and the Army base up there.
Are you stationed there?
My father was. Yeah, I was born into the military world.
Oh, okay. Was your father in the same branch?
He was Army. He was National Guard first, and then he went active, or vice versa. And he stayed that way for, I think he did 8 years. Got out. I did 4 years Marine Corps in the early 2000s. Got out in 07, and the economy took their nice giant drop. So from there, I had to think, oh, what do I do now? I was like, well, I'll get back in the military. Marines are like, well, we don't take prior service.
Really?
Because, you know, once you're a Marine, you're always Marine and all that
Yeah.
good stuff. So I was like, well, I want to be back in the Marines. And the guy's like, no, you can't. And I was like, all right, cool. And as I'm walking away, there's the Army guy. Hey, I'll take you.
That's interesting they don't do that, but another branch would take you.
Oh yeah, it's not rare, but it almost is rare to hear like prior service Marines going into other branches. It's not very often that Marines, you know, go to other branches. I thought it was all right because you know, my father and his whole family were Army, so I was like, well, I already know that stuff.
I have a brother in the army. He's stationed in Texas.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my little brother is Air Force, and he's stationed in Mississippi, and my older brother was Army, and he was stationed in Tacoma, Washington, with the I believe it's the 3rd Maroon 3rd Ranger Battalion up there. I think is what he was working with. I think it was the 3rd, and yeah, the whole family, all the men. For some reason, we just decided we're not smart enough for college, so we'll just go to the military.
I would like to get up to Washington one day or travel there. If Duck Bricks ever makes that museum out there, I would definitely go check it out.
Yeah.
Morgan says ABC/OBC should sell a sticker that turns the CMF goat into the OG goat. That would be cool,
That would be interesting.
but probably pretty tricky to apply too.
I'm sure Randy could figure it out.
Yeah.
She's good with all that.
Let's see. Nexus says, I drink a lot of water. I'm the same as Grumpy.
I can down anything. I mean, I'll go through 2 liters of water or soda or tea, and I don't know what it is. I just keep drinking.
Dust Off the Brick says, Lewis McCord.
Yeah, Fort Lewis. Yeah, they changed it to Fort Lewis McCord.
Did some training there.
It was Air Force. It was a Army base in the 80s and 90s, and then Air Force got all jealous because they didn't have any bases, so they had to attach them to Fort Lewis. But I always forget the other part, McCord. So
Was that the last page?
that's a lot. And what's funny is it shows
Yeah.
shows these pieces, these Technic pins, but it doesn't have anywhere for you to put them.
I guess that's they want you to decide where it goes.
I guess it's for the outside to connect them together.
I imagine.
But I'm not going to connect them together.
Which one do you like the most?
Are we going to count the 2 I kind of
Yeah.
messed up on? Well,
I kind of like the green or the pink one.
yeah, I'm going to have to say,
I like the pink one. I like that rocket blasting off.
yeah, the pieces on that are nice.
Yeah.
And the stars are all printed.
Yep, that's cool.
But I like that too, but I'm going to actually go with the green one here. I like the colors. I like that it kind of looks like a UFO or even a black hole, like it's
yeah.
spiraling.
I think there's a country that's going to investigate black holes more or something soon.
That'd be
So good luck to them.
Yeah, we'll never see them again. But other than that, that's all 4 of them. I have a bunch of extra pieces, but they probably go to those first 2. And
Yeah, it looks like there's some stuff missing.
I'll take care of them tomorrow.
Nexus likes the orange one.
The orange one, huh?
Yeah, Morgan likes the launching rocket too. Yep.
Yeah. that one-
Everyone, thanks for joining. You have any
Yeah.
last comments?
Just stay tuned. We got more planned. I've got a lot of ideas that we're gonna throw out there.
Gonna crack the whip on Joey.
Definitely gonna crack the whip. I am gonna be ordering a Amazon whip from Thailand, so I'm gonna make sure it cracks good on them.
And Morning Brick tomorrow at 10:30 Eastern.
Yeah.
So we'll see you there. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good time.
Y'all stay grumpy.
I gotta walk over and turn it off.
And don't worry, Lima Bricks will take good care
Yep.
of your fig and weapons.